Hi, this is Brian Rogal from Midwest Energy News, and we're here at the conference with Pete Curtice from OPOWER, which is a software development firm with dozens of utilities for clients. Pete, I just wanted to start off by asking, you said in your talk just recently that one of the problems with all these folks at the conference is, and you included yourself, that we're all geeks about energy, and sometimes it's tough to realize, how do you appeal to the average customer? What does OPOWER do to get the average customer to change their behavior to save energy?
Right, Brian, that's right. We are POWER focus group members and certainly energy geeks, and most of America really is not that engaged in their overall electricity use on a daily or weekly or monthly basis. But what we do to help get them interested in that and get them engaged is present energy information, their usage information, in context with how much they're using versus other homes similar to theirs. So we get energy use information from utilities and we marry that with publicly available real estate data so that we're comparing similar homes' usage to each other in an anonymized way, and presenting that in a way that makes people interested in taking action to lower their usage.
But you actually say this is what your neighbors are doing and this is what you're doing by comparison, right?
Correct. So we might say something like, last month you used 35% more electricity than similar size homes or your neighbors. And we define neighbors so people know that we're not sharing data kind of back and forth, door to door.
Okay. And one thing that seemed to be that you felt was surprising, that when you actually tried to appeal to customers to get them involved in these programs, is that you found out people were more responsive to getting something in the mail rather than an email or some high-tech version. Is that true?
That's absolutely true. We never would have guessed that direct mailed paper home energy reports would be kind of the flagship product and the product that delivers the most energy savings verifiably, but that's absolutely the case. And the reason it is because energy companies, for 100 years, the only thing they have sent to their customers is paper bills. So people still open their mail from their utilities. It's a very trusted relationship. Utility companies generally don't spam their customer base with junk mail. And so when they send this very personalized, targeted home energy report with very personal tips for that particular household, it gets a very high open rate and a very high engagement rate.
Okay. And one last question. It seems like a lot of the programs that are talked about at conferences like this, they involve a few thousand test groups, a few thousand households which are test groups, these pilot programs. So, what is the potential to actually kind of ramp these up to make them available to, just a far more massive group of customers?
Right. That's the best thing we think about what we're doing and what we're finding out is that even though many of our pilots started at 50,000 households as an example, which is still pretty large for an efficiency type program, we're seeing ramp-ups of hundreds of thousands of homes in the program. We have about 10 million homes in the United States that we'll be delivering home energy reports to in 2011, so a little less than 10% of America at some time will get one of these things in 2011, which is a good start. And the way that we've measured all this from the beginning has all been based on random samples. The idea being, what can we prove in pilot stage that you truly can roll out to the masses? So we're now seeing that this type of program, and us as the provider, is being counted on to provide a third of energy efficiency savings in a state. And to give you an order of scale, one of our scientists told us that this year we will deliver enough energy savings through this program to be equal to a third of the entire solar industry in America, which is pretty phenomenal.
All right, so pilot programs are ramping up then, right?
Absolutely.